Hi, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead again. Now I've been doing things for my kids this Christmas. So I've been doing the gifts in the jar and whatever, but I'm also gonna make my kids a survival bucket. And because if any of us know our kids, they're not prepping for anything. So I thought I'd do it for them. Well, and then I got an offer from Wallaby Bags, which has the Mylar bag. They have sealers and other stuff too. And they asked if I would be a representative of their company. And remember I said I'd only represent things that represent my values and the things that I would actually use. So I use the Mylar bags all the time because every month I try to buy 25 pounds of sugar and 25 pounds of flour, or 20 pounds, so that if anything does happen, I can still make bread and a few other things. So I did this for my niece for her wedding gift. I haven't heard back from her to see if she liked it or not, but I'm going to do a nice little poem at the top like I did for my niece for her wedding gift. So you can get these at Menards. You can get them anywhere. They're 5-gallon food safe buckets. And I try to find out what the difference between food safe and regular buckets. It's the color. So if you buy the blue and green and whatever, that can leak into your food. Well, when you use the Mylar bags, they're pretty solid as it is. So, and no light's getting into them, because what did I tell you guys? The most bad thing for food is in fact color or light and heat. Things like that. So the Mylar bags, actually Jack just ordered some, but in black, because he uses them all the time too. So I'm going to bring you down here just a little bit. Alright, so in my 5-gallon buckets, what I'm going to put is, I've got flour and I've got the date on it, 9/22. I'm going to put that in the bucket. And then I've got sugar, also dated 9/22. That's going in there. Now I've got a bag of rice, and I have done my food saver with this, so they're all sealed. And then I'm doing a bag of beans. I did the same thing with that. Same thing with the baking powder. Too bad someone didn't ask me to represent that, because I use those bags all the time too. And then I'm doing baking soda. If I think of a couple other things, then I may take those too, but I will not, like I said, represent anything that doesn't represent what I would use. And I already have these buckets, and they've been sealed for quite a while, so that I could make these for my kids. Then you're going to put the lids on them. Oh, I like that. Made in the USA. Might have to have Tom put the lids on these things. You want to make sure nothing gets in them, that's for sure. So once they're in there, they're in a food safe. All the flour, the sugar, everything is in airtight packaging. And that's what the food storage bags do. It's airtight. You can buy them with or without like this one I have. He has this little thing here, just like your little sandwich baggies were. And then Tom normally puts a little seal just along the top to keep everything completely sealed. So that's what I'm doing with 3 buckets. So my kids will get an emergency bucket too. They may not like their Christmas presents as well as usual this year. But something, with the way times are, I think that things like this bucket, things like the food that I've been, canning and stuff for the kids to take home for Christmas, I think that's really a good idea, because we don't know, and there's been a lot of shortages and stuff, and I think it's important that because if nothing else, you can make a loaf of bread, you can make all kinds of stuff, so I think that's very, very important. So I will do these up. You can, like I say, buy the Gamma lids, which screw. on, and I don't have those. So, these lids will be fine. Hopefully they never have to use it. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. So, again, it's Wallaby. If you look down in my description box, if you buy, use Chris5 and you get $5 off the total. So that's not a bad price at all. And they're very thick. Those ones are 5 milliliter thick. They're very thick. So, and they do come with oxygen absorbers and labels. So that's pretty nice to have too. When you do your sugar, do not put oxygen absorbers in those because they will make your sugar rock hard. So don't use O2 absorbers for that. So that's another thing I'm doing for the kids for Christmas. So if you guys think I'm weird, that's okay. But if nothing else, if the girls go on a baking mode, they got it. All right, you guys have a very blessed day. So this is what I ended up putting at the top of their buckets. It says, "To my precious kids, in good times and bad, baking can be essential or just for fun. Inside you will find sugar, flour, beans, rice, baking soda, and baking powder. So enjoy making some bread or whatever else you come up with, or what else you can make with it. Keep it stocked up if you use it up. Know this bucket is made with love. Love, Mom and Dad, Christmas 2022. So let's see how much they like it. You guys have a very, very blessed day.